Seth Rollins may have Randy in position for another curb stop. Oh, with an RKO! Oh my God! What an
Do we know his lineage at all?
Stupidity.
I know.
Love you, puppy. Yeah. She's kind of a vibe.
Didn't have to cut me up.
What's with that pocket on your shirt?
Oh, Jake's in here. Sup, Jake?
Run.
Кто, блядь? Ты что тут делаешь?
God.
And they're lifting your hips up towards the ceiling.
Okay, you're gonna get hurt.
I love you, and that is that. And remember, you're the best.
Does he want out?
That's rude, Jade. That's just real rude.
Theo. 再来，再调。
What?
Yeah.
Seriously though. Snacky J.
我要。
Сидеть. Ой!
Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled MIT and a Very Gentle Sunrise. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don't and oppose. Like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. The morning arrived softly, as if the sun itself did not want to wake the world too quickly. A pale ribbon of light slipped through the curtains and stretched across the floor, warming the cool tiles in a slow, golden hush. I lay still, half awake, watching the light grow brighter inch by inch. At the foot of my bed, MIT was already awake. He was not moving, not yet. He simply rested his chin on the mattress, eyes wide and calm, as if he had been waiting for the morning to officially begin. His tail gave a small, hopeful thump when he noticed my eyes open. There was something about MIT in the early hours. During the day, he could be playful, curious, sometimes mischievous. But at sunrise, he was quiet and thoughtful, like a small guardian of peace. I stretched slowly. MIT lifted his head. "Good morning," I whispered. His ears twitched. His tail thumped twice more. That was enough to make the day feel gentle. Outside, the village was still resting. No motorbikes, no voices, only distant birds greeting the light. The air drifting through the window carried the cool freshness of dawn, mixed with the faint scent of damp earth and leaves. MIT climbed carefully onto the bed and settled beside me, placing one paw over my arm as if to make sure I would not disappear. He sighed. Not a tired sigh, a content sigh. We stayed like that for several minutes, doing nothing at all. And somehow, it felt like everything important was already happening. When we stepped outside, the sky had turned a soft shade of peach and silver. Dew clung to the grass, and each step made tiny diamonds shimmer beneath the growing light. MIT walked ahead with quiet confidence, nose busy collecting the stories of the night, where the cats had wandered, where a bird had landed, where a breeze had traveled. He stopped every few steps to look back at me, making sure I was still following. "I'm here," I told him. His tail wagged slowly, satisfied. We followed the small path behind the house where the world always felt slower. The air was cool against my skin, and each breath felt clean, like drinking clear water. A distant rooster called out, answered by another farther away. MIT paused at a patch of sunlight just touching the ground. He stepped into it carefully, as if testing warm water, then stood still, eyes half closed. The light wrapped around his fur, turning each strand into soft gold. He looked peaceful, not excited, not restless, just peaceful. I sat on the low stone near the path. MIT came and leaned gently against my leg. Together we watched the day arrive, not rushing, not demanding attention, simply unfolding. A woman passed by with a basket of vegetables and smiled. MIT wagged his tail politely, but did not bark. Even he seemed to understand that loud sounds did not belong in such a delicate hour. A breeze moved through the trees. Leaves whispered. A single yellow leaf drifted down and landed on MIT's back. He did not notice. I laughed quietly and removed it. He looked at me with puzzled eyes, then licked my hand as if to say thank you for a kindness he didn't understand. The sun climbed higher. The colors of the sky brightened. The world slowly remembered its responsibilities, doors opening, distant engines starting, voices rising. But in that small pocket of morning, MIT and I remained suspended in gentleness. No rush, no pressure, no noise inside the heart, just a quiet beginning. By the time we returned home, sunlight filled the yard with warmth. MIT trotted ahead and stopped at the doorway, waiting for me as he always did. He never entered first. It was his small ritual, a quiet respect that made ordinary moments feel meaningful. Inside, the house felt warmer, brighter, more alive. I poured water into his bowl. He drank, then looked up at me with soft eyes, water droplets clinging to his whiskers. Breakfast was simple: rice, eggs, and a little meat for MIT. He waited patiently, though his nose twitched with excitement. When I set down his bowl, he did not rush. He looked at me first, as if asking permission, as if gratitude came before hunger. Outside, the day had begun in earnest. Sounds of daily life grew louder. Responsibilities waited. Messages would arrive. Work would demand attention. But something inside me had already settled into calm. MIT finished eating and padded over to rest near my feet. His breathing slowed. His eyes drifted closed. One paw stretched toward my shoe, maintaining the quiet contact he loved. I realized the morning had not been extraordinary. Nothing dramatic had happened. The sun had risen, as it always does. We had walked, as we often do. Yet the gentleness of those small moments had softened something deep inside me. MIT stirred in his sleep, paws twitching as if chasing dreams made of light and open fields. I watched him and wondered how a small creature could carry such quiet wisdom. He did not worry about yesterday. He did not rush toward tomorrow. He lived fully inside the softness of now. And because of him, I had joined him there. In today's fast-moving world, mornings often begin with alarms, notifications, and rushing thoughts about unfinished tasks. We wake already feeling late, already feeling behind. Yet MIT's gentle sunrise reminds us that the beginning of the day does not need to be hurried to be meaningful. Animals live in the present with remarkable sincerity. They notice light, scent, warmth, and companionship without distraction. By sharing our lives with them, we are invited to rediscover this awareness. A quiet walk, a moment of stillness, or simply sitting beside a companion animal can slow the rhythm of our minds and restore emotional balance. To bring this calm into daily life, start by protecting the first moments of your morning. Avoid reaching for your phone immediately. Open a window. Breathe deeply. Notice light, air, and sound. If you live with an animal, give them your full attention, not as a task, but as a shared experience. If not, step outside and observe nature waking. These gentle rituals strengthen empathy, reduce stress, and deepen our connection with the living world. When we begin the day with softness, We carry that softness into our relationships, our work, and our decisions, creating a kinder coexistence between humans, animals, and the world we share.